Okej, en halvtimme blir bra. Så hej, jag är välkomna till att spela Vampyr igen. Och episod 2 det var. Och jag har inte låtit mycket den här gången. Så nu kör vi. Så vi får hospital här på en språklig. Yes, please. Hideout. Alltså jag hade ingen lust att ens fortsätta spela in video igår för att jag bara glömde bort att sätta på ljudet i början, så jag tänkte att det kommer bli åt helvete. Och jag såg vad du skrev på min förra video och skrev så fuck you och ja. Fy fan. Men jag kan säga med en gång att om ni gillar den här videon får ni gärna tumma upp, prenumerera om ni redan gjort det och slå på den där ringklockan. Pembroke Hospital. Kistan här på något. Refill all. Kul. Bullet sånt håll. Jag måste fan sluta. Average coins. Avlagda lite känner jag. Tror jag ska ta den här. Men först ska jag kolla om fick jag kulor nu eller då till pistolen eller vad är det, en offhand då? Nej, 0 då tar vi den som offhand så. Jag har låst upp den här i slutet av förra avsnittet, Bloodspear. Och då kör vi in här, vilket jag antar är ett crafting bench, så att vi ska bygga grejer och typ göra serum och skit. Medical heal elixir to boost yourself to improve and customize your weapons. Okay, you first need to analyze the... Okay, så jag måste... analysera serum. Just det var blodprovet jag tog från han typ i slutet förra så. Och så har de där grejerna. Sodium någonting solution. First... fan jag kan inte sitta i sängen, helvete. Jag får ta på min pall och sätta mig närmare tvn för jag kan inte läsa. Helvete. Så, vad gör du nu? Det är kul. Pistol. Nej, det kan upgrada. Det vill jag inte göra för jag vill göra kul lite, men okej. Vad står det här? Någonstans ammo tycker jag. Nej, jag är inte med.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Helvete, det kan ju vara så att du blivit biten av en fucking vampyr. Och att det är därför det är som dör, eftersom du bokstavligt talat är en vampyr. Din dumme fan. Ja, jag vet inte. Jag kan inte ta den här för den kostar... Nej, den kostar 1600. Då tar vi bara och reset. Nej. Confirm. Loading. Following night eller vad stod det? Jag hann inte läsa.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Enter the door. Okej, jag ska klicka på dörren då. Knackar aldrig på dörren.
I'm not one to make wait, Doctor. I've patients to attend.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Yes.
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
There is nothing here.
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
We don't know.
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Helvete, Oskar kanske hade rätt. Nej, jag ska bara Oskar dra fel. Tror den här neutron också. Nej, jag sa det borde vara här inne och jobba.
It's locked.
Helvete, du fick ju en nyckel. Satan, det där slänger.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Oh. Jag känner att det är så. Ta din jävla så bara skit. Aj. Så nu har jag testat med en Vampyr. Så vi springer bort de här två idioterna. Tjena. Okej, jag har faktiskt ganska få till. Så, han är död. Kan jag lägga bort den nu tror jag. Inte over. Ja, men jag hittar fan inte ingången här. Nej, men fan vad smart. Your health regenerates slowly over time. Okay. Skicka lite snabbt så. Helvete, så laddar jag så jävla långsamt. Okej, men jag måste bara svara lite snabbt. Så, kör vi. Se hur långt ska jag? Jag ska 30, 18 bak. Eller källare då. Jag tar fan det. Ja, det var inget. Jag tänkte se vad fan känns att det kommer vara folk in och så är det på pilotfläkt där och jag hör dem. Så här är nödmål säkert. Eller inte, vad fan. Jag lovar, jag hörde någon. Upload-taket eller på. Här hamnar så. Jag skulle inte gå ut. Jag tänkte att jag kanske skulle låsa upp dörren, men så jävla smart är inte jag. Helvete, alltså jag borde söka hjälp, så jävla efterbliven jag är. Jag ska ladda en kvart också. Jävlar. Där. Oh fuck, vänta lite. Walla walla bing bang. Walla walla bing bang. Så. okej. Sen... Åh. Helvete. Ja, va? Nej, helvete. Jävla satans skit laddar snabbare än flixen-servrarna, höll jag på att säga, men det har inga servrar, tror jag inte. Men ja, de flesta spelar i det med. Skitigt, jag kan ingenting om spel, helvete. Nu jävlar. Nej, jag tänker fan inte gå ut. Det är klar, jag kommer få till. Typ suger ut och så. What the fuck?
Its behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. It's locked, all right.
Men håll på det. Fanns watery rich blood sen. Det är så vattnigt rikt blod.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective.
Okay.
But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Det där var en vampyr i alla fall, det vet jag. Fan kunde jag som jag bara dasha så bara... Där var han.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Equip and press as usual range. Okej. Jag vill dock lära mig hur man gör fucking kulor. Så jag har bullets nu. Hur många bullets har jag? Jag har 2 eller ja. Okej, den var... Stopp. Kan jag byta? Snart så att jag kan byta nu, för den var på riktigt sämst. Stor jävel. Jag vet inte. Nej, inte bra. Men sluta på mig. Så.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Okej. Han ska ut. Så jag får inte gå ut här. Kan jag gå ut? Jo. Jo, och jag hörde det där som var bort från mig. Ja, vänta, det finns en bunch. Här har vi ju light blood serum. Light regeneration serum. Det kan jag vara. Den kan jag inte göra. Men jag går väl in här på karaktären och så ser men helvete, jag ska gå vänta. Ja. Nice. Och ja, tog jag någon här inne. Jag blir så jävla rädd då när jag tänker bakom mig. Sen kommer jag inte på att detta är inte direkt krigsspel så ja, vi orkar inte genomsöka källaren mer så vi tar istället. Jag kan inte gå 80 meter till där utgången. These may have quests for you. Okej then. Svära lite med London. Okej, jag vet inte fan vad det där var, det blir skitbra. Okej, 70 meter. 70 meter. Jag är levlat 7 kilometer över 2 som är
take to fix me properly? A month? A year? You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
skulle jag alltså... Vad fan ska jag få tag på det? Vänta.
I cannot enter.
Helvete. Jag kan ha förstört spelet. Jag kan ha förstört spelet bara på grund av att jag gjorde ett fucking backande serum istället.
Time has lost its
Ja,
effect.
det är så jag är ganska ledsen.
But the suffering continues. Helvete, jag ska förstört spelet. Eller inte. Vad som är
It's locked, all right.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but... well, we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed.
Okay, citizens. Okay, detta är Newton Blight. Healthy blood quality. Oh, så jag kan döda honom. Nej, ska jag...
Mr. Blight, many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. We've taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
Okay,
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is... nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
Okie dokie.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Okej, och sen så what are you doing?
This is a dangerous part of town. What are you doing here?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Okay, good.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Så kan jag inte bygga lite till. Jag kan inte gå in här.
I cannot enter.
Men jag kan inte göra det. Jag ser
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me. since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Kan han bli så jävla börd?
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
This proves more medical methods. Okay.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine,
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always...
carelessness.
We're here to save...
I don't
Modern...
Just det, ja, vänta.
If you have a
Doctor...
I know. There is no...
That is...
Personal questions. I have.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
I have saved many lives. Knowledge is our main weapon.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon. And it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know what you've heard about me.
I don't...
And what
I said...
Be careful.
I only...
Knowledge.
It is not a...
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
London and Pembroke.
Hoppas jag fan inte var nöjd. Men hur ska jag få tag i den
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Kan jag gå in i det här huset igen typ sen få tag på mig på något sätt snabbt? Annars kör vi. Jag hittar.
I cannot enter.
later.
Not now. Please come back later.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Jag var precis hos han och pratade med han. Och nu kommer hon där bara, precis kommer folk och se alla.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
Okay.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
Your words bring comfort.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Edgar. No need to apologize.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Yes.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Okej, lite vänta lite, jag måste bara... Okej. Nej, jag ska med.
1st Battalion of Pembroke.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air.
You're a vamp.
I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Så då see on the next round. Okej, vänta va?
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Ja.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Okej.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
course. You have been defeated. You will find there is very little that can kill a vampire. My friend, you have been offered with... Satana bara in, snälla. Helvete, ladda lite långsammare så är det snäll. Oh. Sarkasm funkar. Sarcasm for the win here. Okej, här har jag fan vad fan ska jag vara där? Nu är jag inte liksom se. Men,
You've dodged death so many times. Oswald, you can't just die like this.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
Okay. Kan bara ladda lite snabbare, please. I want it to go a little bit faster. Please just load fucking faster. Det vet inte så lång tid jag spelat in. Sen jag kanske 45 minuter eller något sånt, jag vet inte. Har jag hur som helst. Det här får vi ta nästa avsnitt. Prenumerera om ni inte redan gjort det. Tummar upp om ni inte redan har gjort det. Och så kör nästa vecka.
Home skills!